most parents would be willing to do anything to ensure the safety and health of their children. And although we know that children don't enjoy shots, nor does anyone, I don't, we know that they're important to their development, and we may have second thoughts about that when we bring them into the doctor's office and they start to cry. But at the end of the day, we know that the benefits outweigh the negative. Or at least that's what people believed until 1998, when Dr. Andrew Wakefield published a paper saying that 12 children showed signs of normal development up until the point that they received vaccines for measles, mumps, and rubella. Wakefield claims that after these children received these routine vaccines, that they began to show signs of developmental delay that were categorized as autism, leading people to believe that it was a direct correlation. Now, as strange as that may seem, people do believe it because, unfortunately, some of the ingredients that go into the vaccines we give our children sound a little strange. There are aluminum in vaccines, and the aluminum helps to strengthen the child's immune system when they're given the vaccine. It helps boost their immune system. That's why they're called booster shots. And I believe it's about 40 pictograms that go into your average vaccine. That's not a harmful amount at all, and most of the aluminum that is injected into the child's body dilutes after a few days' time. There is egg ingredients in vaccines, and although many children do in fact have allergies to egg, it's not enough to cause significant harm. These ingredients sound strange, but they're in there for a reason, and they do give benefits to a child's developing body and to their developing immune system. Wakefield's claim was proven false multiple times. In 1990, 1999, 2001, and 2004, several medical journals knew and in fact staked their own claim saying that Wakefield was wrong, and in 2010, Wakefield's medical license was finally revoked. Autism is genetic. There is no way that a vaccine would be able to mutate the genes of a developing child. Now, how people could go on believing this, I honestly don't know. But, unfortunately, there was one person who believed such a thing, and her name is Jenny McCarthy. She's a Playboy model. She claimed that her own son, Evan, began showing signs of autism in 2005 after a routine vaccine. But then later went on to claim that she cured her son of autism using a special diet that caused him to remove the yeast from his body via your natural waste disposal of the human body. That would not be possible. Autism is genetic, and there would be no way for a human body to be able to remove these genes from a person's body. But because Jenny McCarthy is such a, well, she's a famous person, so naturally we like to believe what we hear in the news, especially if they come from someone we know of. We trust them. And unfortunately, Jenny McCarthy was able to sort of rally a group of parents into becoming what are called the anti-vaxxers. And the anti-vaxxers are a group of protesters that are usually made up of mothers and parents, or sometimes just misinformed people who choose to go along with what McCarthy is saying. But unfortunately, because Wakefield and McCarthy working together have been able to sort of collect a group of people into believing this sort of thing, There has been measles outbreaks within the past few years. In England and Wales, there was, I believe, it's 2016 cases of measles, and that is the highest it has been in 8 years. Whooping cough is fatal to children, to infants. And there have been outbreaks of whooping cough, unfortunately, because parents are choosing not to vaccinate their children, and their bodies are still susceptible to these diseases because their immune system hasn't developed enough to protect them from it. So, basically, fuck.
You got an